doing an energy check-in. My name is Kanupriya. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. What we are going to do today is to derive the energy of the masculine, energy of the feminine, and what is the guidance that is wanting to come across for you. Now, if this video has come across your feed, there are certain messages that need to come across for you at this very particular time. So please make sure that you sit back, relax, and let us just deep dive into your reading, because the energy that I was sensing right now was somewhat of um, you know getting caught off guard. Okay, so not knowing what is happening in the next moment, although I feel like you are quite relaxed, you are learning how to come into surrender, you are learning how to trust God, divine, for what um, is being brought across for you. But I feel like there is a slight energy of this is an unsettling feeling. Okay, this is an apprehension that you have probably around this connection, and it might just be your feminine energy which is feeling the restlessness within. All right. So, what is the energy that is coming across from your person, the person that you are connected to? What does God want you to know about this person, about this journey, and you? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, I have Lakshmi. Okay, so Devi Lakshmi coming across, which is telling me that both of you are healing abundance timelines. Both of you are healing um, issues with regards to money, financial stability, and such. Uh, just a second. Yeah, so you are healing money issues, both of you or either one of you, and you have support. I feel like there is divine support coming in at this point of time, right? So, what else? What else do you need to know about the journey? What do you need to know about the journey? I'm using a couple of decks. Okay, just see what comes across for you from this person. I feel like your person is someone who's quite mature and um, very in control, but somehow when it comes to you, they find themselves to be like a little bit lost. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to, approach this situation. I've never been in this sort of situation, so that catches them off guard. Okay, being around you makes them nervous. All right. Your person is someone who is a night owl. They perform better when they are staying awake up at night. They feel more energetic at night. Um, they get many ideas, and they feel very productive after the sun sets. Okay. Also, your person is someone who is somewhat of a homebody. They don't like to travel too much. They like the comforts of their home. Um, they are very tightly knit with their family as well. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And your person has a certain love for um, aesthetic living spaces. Okay, maybe they love flowers, but what I'm getting specifically is that they like to have their surroundings in a very beautifully arranged way. All right, that is also something that is coming across for you. What else is the energy of this person? Energy of the feminine. Energy for the journey. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Three of Pentacles. All right. So this is building the foundation of trust, building the foundation of love for this connection, for this relationship. That is what both of you are coming into, slowly, gradually coming into, getting used to. For the person that you have on your mind right now, I have dear trust, like I mentioned, trust, okay? Approach the situation with a light heart. They are learning how to trust. They are learning how to see beyond words, to see beyond appearances. I feel like this person has betrayal wounds. Earlier in the past, they have been lied to, they have been deceived, they have been cheated. So that's why their inner child is wounded in a way which they don't easily trust people. Probably you have tried to speak to them in very plain language. They refuse to sort of like go with your word, and they could not, even though they wanted to. Deep down, I'm seeing 6 6, deep down they did want to trust you, but somehow they felt pulled back. It's like in the end moment, like no, 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 I cannot. Like something very overwhelming, very overpowering came up within them, and that is their pain point, which is betrayal, which they are learning how to work through. They are learning how to heal this pain, right? I also have the devil card, so this is a certain limitation that they hold within themselves. I have the page of wands, I have Durga card, I have the strength card. Oh my god, whoa. So this is the exact energy of both of these cards, all right? And then I have the world card coming across, and then I have comforting with stability. Think of how a cell needs its fluid plasmic center for creation to take place, yet it has a defined structure to give it stability. The concept of sthir or steady and sukh, comfort, is a unique way of living your life, having grounded beliefs and get an open mind to different perspectives. That is what your person is learning. Oh my god, everything that I said. Like, is there's this certain rigidity that your person has, okay, which he's learning to work through. He, she, please take what resonates, whatever aligns with you. This is a gender specific reading, okay? Energy specific reading. I'm sorry, my mind is not in its place today. So, with comforting stability, I feel like this person is trying to find their security in laying faith, in trust. That is what this person is learning most right now. That is why they are away from this situation, because if they were in front of you, if they were with you at this point, you know, their behavior would have been um, very misleading. It would have given you a lot of pain to try and convince that, you know, I'm here for you, I'm trying to work for us, you know, I'm here for us, and why can't you see that? But you know, God has sort of like brought this person away from you so that they can um, mark their beginnings in learning how to trust. All right, they are learning how to gain their strength back as well. I feel like there was a lot of loss of power. This person has experienced loss of power, okay? This might be in the workplace, this might be in the family dynamics, this might be within romantic relationships. It's like they were quite emasculated, you know, and um, through this journey, through this spiritual path of self mastery, they are gaining that courage, they're gaining that strength to move through their worst challenges with boldness, with courage, with strength, with belief in self, with belief in God, belief in divine. Belief in this connection as well is coming across. Look at this, because I have the world card, okay? So world card represents heaven, okay? It represents full enlightenment as well, and of course it represents the end of a cycle, okay? So this is like coming full circle, and this person has, you have seen this person change, you know, you've seen this person evolve. And although I feel like right now you might not see the signs immediately in the 3D, but somehow deep down within your heart, you know that this person has gotten better. That they are making better choices for themselves. They are moving out of situations that were pulling them back. You know, this might be like self sabotage, this might be certain limitations, this might be addictions, this might be like karmic patterns, relationships that they have been bound to, that they have been willingly kept themselves bound in, right? They are receiving energy from Mother Divine to really step up, to stand up for themselves, and to recognize the value that they hold. That they deserve love, that they deserve this beautiful, glorious connection in divine, this divine union. They deserve it. They very much deserve this, right? And when it comes to you, dear feminine, it's like you have shown them mercy, you have shown them kindness, you have shown them compassion, and without even putting in the effort, very effortlessly, you have convinced this person to sort of like just surrender. Certain things that you have told this person has really opened up their eyes to divine. Meeting you has been the start of a spiritual journey for this person, okay? Page of Wands represents beginning of a journey, but more so like more spiritual in nature. I also feel like this person really finds their joy come back when they communicate with you, when they talk with you, when they playfully spend time with you. Their joy comes back, their innocence comes back. Yes, and this person sees their drawbacks, this person sees their pain points, their weak areas. They're seeing it right now. That is why they're coming into this self mastery with the strength card. This might be a Leo. Your person might be a Leo, or they may have very strong Leo placements, okay? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This person feels very safe around you. They feel incredibly protected around you. And you have shown them. I feel like you have defended this person in public, or around certain people. Maybe you guys were out about in a market, and something happened, some haggling happened, and you came to this person's rescue. And they felt safe like a little child in your company, which is beautiful. I feel safe around you. I feel seen around you. I know that I'm taken care of. I know that you don't mean any harm. Wonderful. And I am coming full circle. I am ending certain uh, karmic projections, karmic foundations, relationships. This may be a job, this may be in the form of a relationship, this may be in the form of a very troublesome dynamic that they share in their life. I know that I need to overcome this. Their higher self is letting you know this. I know that I have come to master this, right? And I'm going to do that for us. And I am moving forward. I don't know what my path ahead holds for me, and I know that I don't know so much as you do. The way that you talk so effortlessly about things, the way that you have your philosophies so firmly crystallized, um, sometimes I find myself to be standing nowhere. I feel like I'm lost, but I'm trying. I want to know. I'm eager to know. I'm eager to learn. Also, I'm getting the word breakthrough. So this person has gone through a very recent breakthrough about a certain limiting pattern, limiting karmic situation. This is the devil card, so this might be about a limiting situation that has been holding this person back, and they have very recently they have recognized, and they are turning it around. They are learning how to trust themselves. They are learning how to trust you. They are also learning how to trust divine. All right. Yeah, lovely. So what is the guidance that's coming across for you, dear one, the one who's watching this video? You know a lot. I feel like you have incredibly high psychic capacities. You are very gifted, okay? You might be a clairvoyant, or you might be a claircognizant, one of the two, but I feel like you are incredibly gifted. You don't speak very much. You are an introverted person. You like to keep things to yourself, but internally I feel like there is a beautifully colorful world which is so interesting. And you control the access, who gets to see this inner world, you know. Somehow I feel like you gave this person this access to have a sneak peek into your own inner world of thoughts, of feelings, of emotions, your own mystical beauty that you have about yourself. You have allowed this person a window, okay? And this person is not going to let you down. I feel like in the past they might have disappointed you, but they certainly are stepping up in their own spiritual efforts, right? And somehow internally I feel like you deep down you do know where this is headed, where this connection is headed. All right, what is going to be this person's next move? I feel like God, universe is already like whispering that into your ear. Like I'm seeing these birds, a little birdie told me, okay? So you are being given hints to what is to come um, in your next season, for this journey, for this connection, for your own personal growth as well, right? And you need to be mindful of your egoic self, okay? Sometimes that gets out of hand and you find yourself to be behaving in ways in which um, hurt you later. It hurts yourself, right? It's like, how can I be this mean, how can I be this selfish? um, and you find yourself to be biting your own tongue, okay? So take your time to respond. This is also the message of the high priestess. Take your time to respond. Do not react. This is where your work lies, in balancing your own internal energies, okay? Lately you have been feeling very cut off in this connection. You don't know where things are headed, and you're not even feeling the energy of your person. You're no longer seeing the signs around your person as well, and that is making you a little bit nervous. But that is happening so that you can create this space for yourself. You can create this solitude. You can create this sanctimonious nay, you can create the sacred space for yourself, okay? To bring in this cleansing energy. With the polar bear there is nurture, right? Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. This is a personal healing which is taking place very very deep inside of you. You have this pain of being left out, okay? Being abandoned, being not understood, being misunderstood. These are your worst fears, all right? So this is what you are healing right now. Also your relationship with your mother is very significant to this journey, to this connection. So please make sure you're doing your inner child healing work, so that you can um, come into better balance in love, challenging envy. All right, so this is also something that you're working through. All right, envy, being jealous. Non-stealing does not only refer to theft of goods but also wastefulness of time, energy, and peace of mind. Whether we compare ourselves to others, we either let our egos boost or feel bad about ourselves. Both are waste of our energy that could be utilized elsewhere, right? So this is very beautiful utilization of resources, valuing not only material goods but time, energy, and peace of mind as well. All right, please make sure that you are not, again, like you're not um, engaging in places where your energy is not being met, you are not being valued, or you are not being seen. I feel like there is no point in convincing certain people around you, okay? You might have certain people pleasing traits as well. That is what you're working upon. And Dharna speaks to me about holding the point of concentration. Decide upon your own mind, what is it that you want from your life, what is it that you were here to achieve, that will lead you to your highest truth, right? Because I feel like you are getting very distracted in the mundane right now. You're getting distracted by petty things as of now, right? And about this person, I feel like your gaze is fixed upon this person, and what is the next move that they are making. There's a lot of nervous anxiety that is building up within you, which you need to work through the polar bear energy. All right, challenging envy. Yeah, so you're healing envy, jealousy as well. Also, you don't know what is happening exactly with your person, and sometimes, spirit is telling me that you don't need to know every single detail of the story. Sometimes it's okay to not know, all right? That brings your attention back to yourself. Yeah, that is what is coming across for you. And about the journey, what is it that God wants you to know about your connection, about your journey? I have divine service. Wow. So sometimes you find both of you have this common trait of complaining, okay? Of blaming, of complaining, of pointing out where others went wrong. But Spirit is saying, like, where are you serving? Where are you going wrong? Right? When we ask, like, what did you do for me? It's very easy to do that. Half of the world does that. But uh, the challenging part is to ask yourself, what am I doing for others? How am I being of help? How am I being of service? Because you're here to serve in the highest good of all. You're here to step up into your own divine capacity and bring love, bring light to others. Yeah. And then I have the King of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant coming across. So this is wonderful progression that is happening for both you and your divine counterpart. Both of you are coming into your own leadership role. Twin flames are leaders, all right? They are here to challenge the current paradigm, and they are here to break norms. They are here to reinstill love within hearts and reignite the flame of awareness within all, right? But first, you need to do that within. It all starts from you, all right? Both of you are working towards breaking old patterns as well. This came up in the masculines reading, so this is happening for both of you on some level. Our habits and characteristics are a result of the tendencies of our minds. Though through sustained recognition of these patterns, we gain wisdom to understand our past and how we can mold the present to live more freely and holistically. So this is you and your divine counterpart both becoming aware of the limiting patterns that you hold. This may be patterns with regards to how you see people, or maybe how you have not been gentle to self, constantly being in the victim mindset, or this may have been completely ignoring the needs of others, right? Maybe that. So you're here to recognize that pattern which you need to break out of. It may be a conditioning as well that you have subscribed to, okay? So you're here to challenge beliefs around money and love. And yeah, I see both of you working really hard on yourselves. This is the time to um, bring the attention, bring the focus back to yourself, because that is where your power lies. Your power is not where, you know, what is the other person doing, what are they going to do, whether or not they are going to come forward or not, whether they are going to recognize this beautiful connection or not. That is not in your hand, right? When we awaken, the whole world awakens, right? And that includes your divine counterpart. So how beautiful is that? You simply need to be with God, simply need to find yourself, find your true divine self, and through that the illumination takes place. You recognize that separation is simply an illusion. It is created through the mind. Separation is not real, because your divine counterpart is already placed within you by divine, right? By default. Okay, so you're not half, you are not tuta puta. You are not you know um, broken, right? You're whole, you're a whole being, you're a whole light being, you're a multi-dimensional being who chose to incarnate this earth at this point of time to help in the upliftment of spiritual consciousness of the entire collective. You're here to remind yourself again and again that this journey, this beautiful experience that we are living is very short, incredibly short, incredibly momentary, and thus it's an assignment that is given to you by divine, right? It's a spiritual assignment rather than a romantic relationship. Yes, there is romance. Yes, there is an incredible, a beautiful incomparable love, infinite love that both divine counterparts feel towards each other, and this love, this bond is always there. It never breaks, right? It can never break, and it never breaks, right? So this is all that is coming across for you, dear one. I really hope that this reading helped you and it resonated with you. If it did, kindly let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to subscribe if you want to keep receiving these messages. I would urge you to hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any upcoming energy updates. I really love you. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.